I just depended on hitting licks and hustling, So what I did was I just put God in my life, and that helped me to transition and change, So by the time I got out on April Fool's Day, that's my release date on April. Seriously, I was totally cleansed of all of that, right? I got out and I got a job as a bag boy at Ralph's at 35 years old, and I was happy to do it. Hello, welcome to Ralph's. How can I help you? Carry the bags to the car and everything, because there was no chance of me getting back in that life because my mind had changed, not because of what I was doing. Because I knew a few things I could do, not even illegal. I'm just saying as far as, okay, I can get into real estate. There's a lot of stuff you can do, but if your mind's not changed, your heart's not changed, all of it is for nothing. You know what I mean? So it's like CEO of X Network. Now, if you're looking at this video, that means that you responded to our ad that we had on Craigslist or otherwise, that we were looking for customer service reps. And yes, we are hiring for customer service reps and a few other positions. Now, if you're here, you're at step 2. You requested job info to our email, and you received this email back. Now, the first step in the process is to fill out your application, just like with any job. This is an online company, but you need to fill out your application, and then someone will give you a call back within 24 hours. If you want to expedite the process, you text us to the number below that you completed your application, and then we'll give you a call back as soon as possible. Most likely less than 24 hours. Jonathan Slack from X Network. If you're looking at this video, it's because you have an ad on Craigslist that you were looking for work. Today I'm contacting you because we are hiring in the area of customer service and for ad posters. $75 a day is the rate of pay, and $375 a week. This is a full-time position. Call today and leave a message if you don't speak to anyone so that you can get an interview and be scheduled for orientation. And right now we have a $25 sign-up bonus upon completion of orientation. So give us a call today and you can get working this week. Thank you. Basically, the faster your nerve transmissions are, okay? Because all throughout your nervous system, you have melanin particles which transmit the nervous system. So that's why we move faster in sports and this and that. But also, the melanin, the pineal gland secretes melanin, and you also have a higher mineral count. We have the highest vitamin and mineral count than any of the race. So the lab values, when you go to the doctor and then they take your blood, they're giving you the lab values based on a European chemical mineral count. Okay, which is way lower than yours. Yours is up here. Okay, so when yours drops down to their normal level, you say, I feel sick. And they say, well, there's nothing wrong with you here. It must be in your mind. And then you say, no, but I don't feel good. And they say, oh, then they misdiagnose you. And then they give you other medication, which is acidic to your system, which then gets you sicker. And then you're on a cycle of medication, and you don't know why. You know what I mean? That's what they do.
Destiny, doing a beautiful job. Us in the praise. Beautiful job. We kind of kidnapped him from you today. We love you, Jesus.
Because you first loved me.
Because you first loved me.
I really love you. Yes, I do.
I will begin service this morning by asking this question. Is any time during the week, I guess my day was yesterday, did any of us have one of those days, any day last week? Did anybody have a day, thank you, my sister. Did anybody have just one of those days last week? Mine was yesterday. No, John had one of those days, Brother Mariah had one of those days. Anybody else just have one of those days? Amen. Well, thank you for your honesty. Thank you that even when we have one of those, how many of y'all can say this with me? Even though I had one of those days, I thank God it was only one of those days.
I believe you get better at what you're doing, but just the casualty side effect of committing crimes is going to jail. But then, hey, you get the money. But, I always said, okay, I'm going to start doing real estate, this and that, and I stop and start with all that. But, just never really get into it because I'm over here making $20,000 or $30,000 in 1 or 2 days. I go in the bank and get $5,000, go up and down the coast, and I come home with 30,000. I mean, I'm not trying to go to a real estate class. You know what I mean? I'm trying to go to